finish this up real quick. But yeah, there's nobody. It's kind of like, even, what they've been misleading us about the queens and stuff. Now it takes somebody like this to come on, the person that they wouldn't want, or that they would be talking about, skin color or something like this, is the one that is going to have the floor, that the rules has already been changed. The queen doesn't have to have a king to sit at the queen anymore, as the queen anymore. So this could be, those women paved the way for me to be able to do exactly what I'm about to do. And it's hard for the queen. It's not even nothing about being stubborn. It's in me. It's not around me. It's not what it's me. It's in me. And you want me to bow? Because I feel like what you're trying to do is keep me stuck, keep me stagnant, keep me broke, keep me to the point where, somebody will be okay with me being low, or the person, or the spouse, or whatever, or the mate, or whatever this is that y'all got here, the stalemate, to embrace or bring that after I've been on a long, being very careful with my sensual energy or my sexual energy. Now they need to know that they done messed up, and they trying to send somebody back in. Oh, all tarot. Oh, somebody coming back in. They got money. Shit. Okay, well, I ain't seen it yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some women failed for this in the past or something. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Even if it's not even about the money, but I'm just saying, I've already went through all the processes. That's the only thing that I'm lacking, right? It's not even really that my feet are bound. It's the fact that you keeping the money away so that I can't make decisions, like go put some money down on the apartment tomorrow until I figure out what I want to do for a 6-month lease or something like this, or just go to another state and take my money and go start over somewhere else. You see, you're not fooling me, because even when we talk about stagnancy, yeah, that is about tripping up your feet, but it really ain't. The feet, I could go anywhere. I just went on several trips all throughout the past couple of years, road trips and everything. I can do whatever I want to do. It's the money that's so people be talking about, oh, you only talk about money on this. The motherfucker, that's all I've already done all the other steps. You see what I'm saying? That's what people are playing with, right? So, that's why I'm saying, like, these people are trying to act like it's like you should not bow to them. You mind. You don't bow to these people. You don't bow to them. You don't do that. And some people is getting blocked. And again, if they do, because now everything is online. So they done took my energy, gave it to other people. These people online. If I spot my energy online, on social media giant, whatever it is, I have the right to look at that person, assess the situation, and do what I need to do with the information. But do I look to, or do I, am I using tarot readers to guide me? Hell no. I'm already at the place. So I'm saying, somebody looking like, oh, you are lowly, or you at the bottom. I don't know who lyrics that is, but he said something like, I told him I'd meet him at the top. And it's basically like, where they at? Like they must have misunderstood. It's something like this, where these people are confused here. We got somebody being blocked. All right. We got the Virgo or Hierophant in reverse. I mean, I keep saying Hierophant. Hermit. Somebody is a Hierophant. The Virgo and the Hierophant could be the same thing. If I had a Hierophant, if I had a Taurus energy, this person allowed this Virgo into their energy some kind of way. Or they could have had a Virgo child or offspring with somebody else. Or this Virgo offspring consumed this masculine's energy, the Tauruses. Like, it's something about the Tauruses' energy that when they signed up with these people, or some esoteric people, or some stars, or something like this, it made their energy be acceptable, or something that could be, maybe traded around. They could be even in the Sagittarius energy, Aquarius energy. It made something where people were sharing like a cup, or circulating this person's energy. Okay. When that person was supposed to be down here with, like, if I was here in this level, that person should have been here with me. Right. Or it's a way to get them into the industry, have them have to make most of their money that way, so that somebody else, if they wanted to knock that person down as a celebrity or something, then their money would just stop. But in reality, the abundance or the wealth that I carry, even though I don't have none with me tangibly, it don't stop. So while I'm here, with they faking with a fake royal or something like this, or a robot, they're behind the scenes clearing out everything, changing documents, taking everything, splitting up assets and things like this or whatever, making it seem like the family is still up and where they are. So even if I come from this point and go, it's like it'll be nothing left. Yeah. Somebody didn't tell somebody the whole story, or this person knew the whole story. They were okay with doing some of this shady shit because they were still thinking in the end, I'm coming back to get that person. But something happened. These friends are in reverse, or whoever this group is, this Truman Show outside of the Truman Show group. These people are in the reverse. All the guides, all the council, all the elders, all the family members, all the people that were supposed to be saying all these great things to me and serving me and kissing my ass. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't like when people do that. It's annoying to me. But if an emperor, you get what I'm saying? Excuse me, even in the pulpit or at the church, they all kind of worshiping the pastor. They're serving that man. They're like, yes, pastor, what you need, pastor, pastor, what you need. Let me do it. Let me do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the thing. This is how this works. Or, oh, pastor, you can't be doing this because you people are saying this and you shouldn't be doing. You see what I should have had wise people around me telling me something, right? You don't have to go public with this. Oh, my goodness. But this jewelry that you made, get in touch with a company, invest in that. Yeah, here you go. Oh, you did this. Oh, you could sing a little bit. Invest in that. They should have been doing that. Oh, you're kind of athletic. You should join the cheerleading, or you could dance a little bit. Join the cheerleading. They was not doing it. It was like, oh, you shouldn't, or we don't got the money for that, or something like this. But like I told you, even my supposed little sister and the one younger than her, they invested in riding lessons, all the shit that somebody was supposed to put in me. They waited to get a light skinned, or they only invested this in light skinned children, or the children that were younger than me, because I'm not supposed to be here right now. And they thought that they were going to do another, oh, Jesus or the Christ is dead, or keep on confusing with Jesus with the Christ that's supposed to be ruling as long as they're here forever, meaning that as long as the Christ is illuminated and they're here, they're not supposed to be in a lowly position. And if they knew about a death that happened, Jesus is not coming back. The Christ, and if we're at the end times and Armageddon already happened under our noses, or is going on right now we're talking Christ. Somebody that's not going nowhere until they do what they supposed to be doing here. You understand? So, none of this even matters what we're talking about online. People are going to hear this and it's going to activate something in them, or it's not. They already signed some oath with something else beneath God. So why would I be thinking I'm getting anything serious from them? But I know that the more I keep talking and going, something is happening on my side. It doesn't matter what they doing or what they showing online or whatever this is. It's more about going within right now. You can look at those things and observe those things. I see what y'all trying to do or something like this, but it's too late. All the guidance is supposed to have been already happened here. All right. So, and if these people have this much power and you know what's up, then somebody should have came to me face to face and say, ma'am, you got to come with us or something by now. The righteous ones, the ones that are on the level of truth, that is going to be able to show me who these enemies are that's hiding in these mud holes and stuff like this, with all this computer technology and all this tech, and acting like they the boss. But they won't. When Jesus said in there, who is like unto me? Come, bring them in front of me and show them to me. Show, who is it? And then you use more technology, or you use more microwave technology, or Havana brainwashing, or more CIA based shit or something. You keep doing the same thing. It just look crazy now. You see what I'm saying? So somebody could be building up a fortress or something, or you're gonna try to, or now somebody that dissed me back in the day, they're trying to come back in, or use this this stalemate's body to come back in, act a little nice, or buy me a hamburger without crying about it, or something like this. And I'm supposed to say, oh yeah, now we're back in alignment. You crazy than a motherfucker. Somebody crazy. Okay, they could be also switching paperwork, certificates, saying which one of my clones or me had these children, da 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 da. Or you want to say Miami had them children? Well, damn, she got a nice ass flat stomach for having these twins and going and having they dexty rexty muscle ripped open and never getting it fixed. That person got a nice ass shape or something for that. To have 4 children and probably even more hidden children with the stars. The, the stomach ain't hanging all off their body like that, like mine. Look at it. The stomach right there in my hand. Probably ain't even got a womb in there no more. You see what I'm saying? They not looking like this. Mm-mm. Yeah. No, you already invested all this time and all this, and you already let this person know the secrets that allowed y'all to know. That's not even the real stuff. But you let that person know the somewhat secrets or something like this. And you let them play around behind the back, and then you taught them how to speak nicely and things like this, and not speak that much, and be, in full control of what they're saying, while I'm on here having to express these things from this group of people that tried to put their burdens on me and then have me talk about them and walk away. So people will get confused as to, oh, this person got so much chaos going on. I'm at peace all day, every motherfucking day. You get what I'm saying? It's some shit I would like to do that costs money. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not crying about it. Okay? I'm not crying about it. So this kind of bring something like pregnant, bring them down. All right? This could also be, if they let this could be what's going to make me pay for all the crimes that the high crimes that these, and high treason that they did against me. That's crazy. Go bring a bitch up here. If you trying to find out who I am and you trying to listen to my story so you can line it up and write books about me after I'm already dead, show me who else saying some stuff like this, bitch, or whatever, and I punch him in the mouth. And she said one day my boyfriend called, we standing by, he called me a bitch, and I put in, and his mouth was bleeding. And I said, that's my memory. But that could be a Spencer. That could be a Spencer that they tried to make in the South or something like this be like me, or they could have been pimping this person out. If they're saying that somebody turned somebody into a hoe or something like this, or pimped them, that was who that was down there with Dennis and them and Drake and them down. Somebody is not dead, or I don't know, or that a Queen of Pentacles didn't die at birth. Maybe these people made it as though somebody died at birth, or I died at birth, or at 15. I was never pregnant at 15 years old. Young age, unless that's probably when if I was pregnant at 15, they hid it from even me. Or again, who was really pregnant? Probably the friend. Or again, 15 and pregnant, the girl that they moved down there to Nazareth, somewhere in the South. The girl, what was, I forget what they did. And there could have been something more between there, or moving away, be moving, then it's something like that. But they're trying to confuse it, and God is not confusing by showing me little children that passed away in the past and things like this. I seen a little girl and I was like, that little girl kind of looked like, because they were turned into a vampire at a very early age. I don't know. Or again, that could have been an offspring, could have made it with me or something, and then had that child and moved that child before I even knew I was pregnant. They could have moved that child, because again, these could be stars, or as me that had all those 40 kids or something like this. I'm not sure. Okay, not sure. But why does it have to be a secret? And the biggest, yeah, nobody gave you the power and authority. Comes to this, the father that I had in 1995 could be, it's something that they did here, but they didn't have the power, and that person could be, I don't know. This is not where I usually put it. I don't know. I'm about to clean up the living room. I'll see if I see it in there. Masculine energy that's supposed to be getting something, they're not even getting the same, or they're getting something that's ran through. And somebody could be saying, I'm ran through, but is it really me? They're gonna have to invest in something like this. I don't know. And somebody walking away, and it's like, whatever we talking about, what this is like, these people trying to do whatever this is. This is like a major thing. Whatever's going on, I'm not even supposed to be talking to y'all in the public right now. You're trying to drain this out to weaken the power behind it. that I even have. This is disrespectful. I even had to come on here and talk like this. It's degrading to a certain extent, but the messages have to come out. It's like, oh, give this back. Whatever level I'm supposed to be on right now, this shit don't even matter. These people don't. The shit don't. But it kind of do. Because somebody's trying to do a switcheroonie. They're trying to do something, like try to say, okay, we elevating you, and then pull something, and then somebody's going to be poor, broke, homeless. There's no system around you. There's no protection. They're trying to do something real sneaky. Right? Like I'm begging them to give me my money. And then somebody, like even with mobsters and shit, they wasn't begging. They wasn't online like, oh, this nigga won't give me my money. They knew where these niggas was at. And they would roll up on them and get their fucking money. In this case, these niggas is all hiding and shit in different countries and hiding here. I already won then, shit. You ain't got a messenger that's bold enough to come give me my shit or tell me the message or tell me no right in front of my face? Okay, well then, this is crazy. Somebody walking away from a situation here. I told you, somebody tried to show me off at some point in time, and then they got embarrassed because I figured out what they were doing, and I said, I'm about to sit here and look the worst I could look. I'm about to be looking like a homeless person, but I bet you I'll be still staying in my motherfucking house, bitch. Yeah, I'm not scared to go outside, but why? Why? To prove something. The only reason why y'all had Pearl Hawkins in 94-19 outside all this time is because you were going to say, oh, Jesus didn't have a home. He was the only one that didn't have a home. We talking about a whole nother thing. We talking about a whole nother thing. And y'all knew y'all was going to try to pick one of them two to use. You talking about a whole nother thing. That means when all the stuff lay down, this person is not going to feel like they're at home, even in their own country or their own home or something like this. Or y'all was already gonna move out the original people and have other people that know how to squat and all this stuff. Like for right now, if I leave my house right now, if these people are squatters and stuff like this, or these are the rebellious ones that got kicked out, you tried to, like they said, Jesus had to be around these kind of people. Drunkards, things like this or whatever like this. Thieves and stuff like this. These could be people that's also siphoning my information, my energy and stuff like this, even to my littlest daughter. It's almost like these are like rascals or something around me. It don't feel like a family no more. You see? During some type of part of the process, right? They didn't even let me go be alone after they knew what was going on. So that these people could still be interfering with my energy. But the type of energy that I'm in, I don't think that they can. But it still would probably mess with my mind a little bit. Or it would let these other people that's connected to them on the outside have access to me. But it's not going to work in the end anyway. So why run outside and go live in my car? I look homeless enough living in it. And then again, the man that you want me to compete with, or the man that you want me to give a second chance, they was okay with me being like that. Why would that even matter? Even if I gave him some ass, it still wouldn't change nothing. So you want me to degrade myself? I am feeling kind of, like this. Let me go ahead and give it. And then you're going to say, gotcha. You're back with us or something like this. No. Yeah. Yeah, that's the truth, dude. Okay? Because I already made my mind like, ew. We got the message here is that there's a 10 of swords. Something happened already here to somebody. This could be that this man, the real man, is dead already, or they soulless, or something like this. It's not even like, oh, my man, you could go to the police or something like this. But whatever this is, the way that these people handle it is like pagan or Wiccan. It don't have nothing to do with the police, these deaths or whatever like this. It's not the same thing. So it's not a Wiccan food stamp or Wiccan widow, because you shouldn't have had this person with me in the first place. You see? So there's no Wiccan widow office I could go to and say, I think that my husband was a Wiccan. I thought he was a Christian, but he a Wiccan. Can y'all tell me what I need to do next to get my insurance or something like this? Because I need this for me and my child. Where's the Wiccan entry point portal? You know what I'm saying? The fuck? These people is crazy. So we just sit. where it's comfortable. You can't just sit there and expect. No, you can't just sit there and expect something. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, and that's the truth. You can't. That's why you mad. That's why you try to hurry up and run ahead of me and all this other shit. You can't. I am. These two could have been trying to take something or rally up something. I want to say, like, maybe all the turn, because they were like, oh, give this person a chance. You see in her messages, she be trying to act, she cares about you. She did, no, y'all want control. Even if this is this mafia father or something here. Wanted control. So if I was too brown skinned to fit in with Italians or something like that back then, well, damn, you eternal blacker than me. You get what I'm saying? So what the fuck? It didn't have nothing to do with that. This is something personal. This is envy or jealousy of a father that was shown that his child was going to outrun them or something like this, and they wanted to make sure I didn't have the people, places, I didn't have the support, I didn't have the, because even mobsters have support. Even mobsters have niggas that they think is their friends until something further happens or encountered, or they get mad and they want to be rising over them. They usually have a bunch of niggas around them that do whatever the fuck they say. You had support. I did this shit on my own with all the people in my family in the house that I raised. The family that I put all my time and effort in was against me to my littlest child. So there's no comfort. What the fuck is you talking about? There's no real comfort. A real nigga would have went crazy. I think that y'all use versions of these children to kill me in them hotel rooms that was running with those reckless, with the boxcar kids or the garbage pail kids. I think y'all use these children to kill me, and they right here in the house with me still. Ain't no motherfucker no more gangster than that. Somebody that's supposed to only know about folding clothes and shit like this and cooking dinner and sucking dick real good so that the man can stay there and don't go nowhere else. Because that's all they want. If you really think about it. Bitch, I'm on a whole nother level. You're going to be waiting. Now I demand that another dick come sit in my mouth when I want it than to take this shit. See, these people could be going to jail. I'm the king of kings, motherfucker, and I'm begging for a good dick. Are you crazy? A clean one? Well, I'm the king of kings, and you gonna let this hoe, and that's when this nigga gonna become a hoe. Sit up around me and create trap houses and put bitches in houses that came from my lineage or that's for my safety or for my cause or whatever this. And you gonna let them sit these bitches up in here and go dip off with these hoes and go sleep with them and come back? Yeah, somebody crazy. Because I'm a girl, it would look a certain kind of way. Well, you hiding that, bitch. You could have just hid it with me. No, but you try to exploit me or something like this. And then you hid this person's discretions or when they were on the mission to multiply. But they were not supposed to be multiplying. They already went against the Christ. With my tools and services that's for me and my nation as America. Like, somebody is crazy. These two could have did something and went and took me to another, or they could have also, they in reverse, because they took me to jail or something like this, like, or they took somebody, my child, my spouse, they took somebody. There could have been a child that was still supposed to be with me the whole time that had some type of energy as well here, and they took somebody, either me, my one daughter, the light skinned one, the Nay. Or even if it's my sister's daughter or whatever this is. Y'all trying to confuse me, but he kind of like through it, okay? So you either took one of us to there. And then this could even be around the time when Blueface went to jail. They really took me to jail. And it could have been a prison somewhere, a really bad one, or it could have been a prison somewhere where within the past 7 years or something, 5-7 years, where it was the only, they said, oh, you want to be a male? You want to be an emperor? You want to keep saying, okay, we're going to take you to jail with men. And this could have been the only woman that got raped to death in jail. Or they either walked out leading the pack. They walked out with niggas having respect for them or something like this, or they could have died in there. And these people set it up because they was already doing something, or this is like a King of Wands that want a bad person or a baddie or something like this. Because even if you look at, even if they're trying to say it's Krishan overly baddie, These are more psychopathic something. Like, these people is off the fucking these people off the Richter scale. Okay, that's not even, you got serial killers, you got sociopaths, you got, that's on another that's not even gangster, that's not even mobbing, because of the bodies that these people have behind them that they've been able to form with after that money or whatever that they took from me or made sure that I didn't have, or the work that they was doing underneath their fake crown or whatever this is. So these two people could have did that, and they shouldn't have did that. Because I guess maybe what didn't kill somebody could have made somebody stronger. Right? This could also be they trying to break something from me from me or somebody from me that was always around me. Trying to make that person like remedial. Bring them into the spotlight. But they're going to make this person remedial. If you could tell that Blueface is not the same since they get out of the jail or whatever. I said they. Somebody could be housing somebody else's energy. It's almost like somebody might got like brain damage or something, and they're trying to, if somebody doesn't say something, I mean, maybe they have to stay like that, but it could be that they're not supposed to stay like that. I don't know. But I think that they did something to, what that's representing to me is they took one of my clones that's very dear to me or God, and they turned it into a boy, because they refused to let me come out how I am as Jesus. They're refusing it. And these people, Carlissa and them, they wanted Blueface to be Jesus or whatever this is or something like this. Look, there they go right there. Here you go right here with one of these girls or something. But the sun is blazing. The sun is blazing above the heads of these people, because they could have had much knowledge to keep the kingdom something like this and tend to the Empress's problems or the Queen of Pentacles problems, or oversight, or always watching when I went to the hospital, make sure everything's this, or make sure that they could get their hands on me, or whatever they was doing. I feel like the system they was using was to do both. Take advantage of the situation and also make something horrific didn't happen to me. Both. To get something out of it and whatever. But you got the big old sun blazing above these two people here. And again, these two people could be doing something behind or whatever with this big sunflower, or like I said, this is like a tarot reader. This Mommy Watson energy. All right. This could also be somebody. If this is a skinwalker, this is who this person is using. This could be a same familiar energy to me, but this person is using this person's energy. But now it's my energy. So now if they did something to me, made me go through a transformation, and they're going to bring this back and act like that's Blueface or whatever the fuck y'all doing behind the scenes, it's not working. Because it was already this Taurus. It's already this Taurus. It was already this Taurus. That was one of the vassals I feel like the Taurus used to get closest to me, because it could also be one of the cousins. It could be the forest cousin or something that got hit by the car. So when they brought him back, that might not be him that came back, because that could have been a war that was going on at that time, and that's why he got hit by that car. It wasn't a mistake like I thought or we were told. It could have been some type of warfare tactic, and this person could have went under. They could have passed away. They did something to cheat this person away. Cousin. It was not the same. We'll say that. But like I said, that's why Carlissa looked kind of like my mom, or kind of like Pastor Deborah. And if these were my friend, and if people could like, oh, don't say nothing. Why you ruining everything? Why you saying something? You should have said it a long time ago. That's why it's being exposed. Everything that was in the dark. And if it's not a problem, why is they upset, or why they acting like that? Why is they getting exposed? Oh, well, we knew you was going to expose the thing. That's why you're going to be going down 3 notches. We'll see about that. I don't have to sit there and listen to these. Yeah, look, we got the King of Cups here, or Jesus here, with the Ace of Pentacles. This is my empire or whatever this is. Or I don't even know if it's nothing even worth keeping or claiming, or should these people just be left there where they want to power over me and sew up the place they're in, and then we just go higher. We got Muhammad in the upright. Could have had something to do with having something to do with this money. And we got the son of David, okay? And then we got these people that have some kind of secret, union underneath, whatever this is, okay? But see, okay, Page of Pentacles. If somebody made a bad idea here, okay, hold on, let me see. Can't hold it up all the time. Somebody did something here. They made a bad idea to be sneaky. Who? This Mohammedan that still want to be, or a Palestinian that still want to look in the upright. Okay, they did something here against this son of David in the upright. Now judgment is on. Or they trying to make this son of David pay for this. The judgment is on this person. They in the upright. But we see what was over here with this Mohammedan energy. He in the upright. But the card that's right here is that somebody was being sneaky. Somebody was taking something from Jesus and give it to the Mohammedans. That's why that crescent moon is up there. And this was the wrong move to make, because this person was in the upright the whole time. And they put judgment on this person. And the person can't even die or whatever this is, but whatever this judgment. But somebody could have been fooled here. Somebody had dust thrown in their eye. I'm hearing gold dust. Somebody's skin could be a golden color. Somebody could have something blown in their face here that tricked them. Okay? Now we got the Three of Swords. We got the World card in reverse. Something is being birthed. Judgment is being called. So somebody can be a star. I'm telling you, it's like the stars want me to be a star. The Friday Night Freddy people want me to be. Or the Friday Night Freddy people could have invaded the stars. And that's why they was looking so different and everything. Or the aliens could have invaded the stars. Somebody else, or Mexico. Avocados from Mexico. Yeah. They invaded the stars or something. It's time to bow down. It's time to back down. Yeah. Somebody's like, that person ain't protected, but God said that person is. The person still is protected here. And that they're not like the rest of these people on this bush. So somebody trying to push you to talk about something, it's degrading. It's degrading. Like, all you had to do is, I don't have no fucking, I was about to say zooties. I don't have no damn cooties. A pathway could be being opened up, or somebody might have, or they're saying, oh, just wait, it's coming. They're not, because they think just because I told you the order that things supposed to be going in, that I'm sitting here like, please, somebody come bring me some money today, or bring me my check, or bring me my inheritance. That's not how I'm thinking. It's just whatever. I know you're not going to do it. So all of us going to be sitting looking stupid, and then all your shit going to start, you're going to turn around because you're so hateful towards me and you don't want me to hang on to me, and your shit going to start deteriorating. It's going to lock out, because this is not just an energy. You want to be famous, but you fucking with media? You want to, you want love, but you fucking with Venus, and you fucking with her love? You want to be powerful or something like this? And that, I hate that word, but you messing with God? Okay. Everybody about to be suffocating. You want to be godly, but you want to go hide underneath a thing or something? You want to be famous, but you don't even want to show your face. You need to make an AI thing to trick people as to what you look like. Don't I look like a what she said? Don't I look like a Halle Berry poster? See that Belvedere playing tricks on y'all because somebody is a fucking butler. Girlfriend wanna be like me? Never. You won't find a bitch that's any better. What she say? I'm making her like Las Vegas weather. Why you acting dumb? Why you acting dumb? Like duh. Why you acting dumb like duh? Bump. See, because we got that, some little boy got a drum set for their birthday or something. Be that. We got to take it back to the kid something. So we got, I'm not a prostitute, but I can give you what you want. Bitch, hold on. mouth full of funk. Somebody also, they trying to take it, okay, because I think that the little baby's got something like that thing, like that foot disease at the school that the other kids is going to or whatever. They was having a message going around about this. So somebody is trying to even reincarnate me as like a, because they're trying to say something is wrong. And I don't think it is. You stalling. Somebody stalling. It's not what these people want, is what I say. But if you keep me outside with my clothes off, you're going to try to, light up matches and bombs and missiles and cannons and throw it at me when I don't say something that you don't like. We're going to be doing this shit all day because I can't feel it. So somebody, the lovers is in reverse. There's a tower. Somebody could have been just being lustful and sinful and just trying to have sex with people like this during a time when I feel like Jesus was supposed to be, or this person was supposed to be doing that. Choosing a bride or choosing people or something like this. Yeah, because the Queen of Pentacles lost his Hierophant orders way back then. Maybe when I was pregnant. Maybe at some point in time. But they just snuck another one in here. It could be Aquarius. Yep, a star. It's not kind of like in reverse. These could be stars that was down low or dead, or stars that was down in Mexico. And then we got the Taurus here, and then we got the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody could have been, or from the tropics. Yeah. Now something is getting blocked here. This could also be for somebody else to shine. All right. And get some kind of union or something. Somebody could be getting a spinoff. They could have got a contract to be like a star or something. A new house, new contract or something like this. And now they burden twice. Because this not no star energy. Somebody's only an Empress in reverse, or that's all they about to do. And this is what somebody wanted somebody to be. Yeah. Somebody didn't reduce somebody. They could have did this to me or somebody else. But judgment is here. For whatever it is. Judgment is here. And there's no right or wrong way. The wrong way is fucking with me. Because every time I open up my mouth, you think I'm just talking. But it's shit that's moving. And if I'm displeased in my spirit, I'm telling you, it's about to start going in a whole nother direction. Because we done reached a peak. And I don't have to talk like you talk on the news. I'm not getting paid thousands of dollars to sit in front of you on the news with nice clothes and perfect makeup and perfect hair, with a hairstylist sitting there waiting for me to come in and do me real nice so I could look perfect in front of you on TV. I don't have that. So this could be what it looked like to be locked out the kingdom or your own kingdom and still having to do what you have to do. Even with nobody liking or following or sharing or hearing or whatever it is. It's been said.